Hi, Eric here with 30x40 Design Workshop. Today I'm going to do a quick review of the SoCo lighting system by Tech Lighting. But before we get into the technical specs, I just wanted to say that the lighting concept, lighting fixtures, should always work to reinforce the story that the architecture is telling. And in this project in particular, there are sort of two stories that are woven together. One is a story about flexibility, and the other is about authenticity. So here we have a flexible central space, gathering space in the middle here. We have a conference space, a meeting space, but it's also a performance space. It's also a place to hang out. It's also a gathering space to spread out drawings and materials and think about options, space to sketch. So it has lots of competing needs. And these fixtures in particular are really flexible. So we can choose to arrange them perpendicular to the long axis of the building, or we can align them with the long axis of the building, depending on the interior use of the space. Now, when we talk about authenticity, usually pendant fixtures are selected for their beauty as an expressive object. Think of a chandelier, for example. Maybe it's a laser cut paper chandelier, or maybe it's a crystal chandelier, or it's a huge drum shade. As an object, it's that the fixture is the thing of beauty. Here, what this fixture does is uses the luminaire, or the light bulb itself, as the object. And to me, that is the most sort of authentic expression of what a light is. It's a connection between a light bulb and the wiring which connects it to the power source. And so this is a real authentic, simple means of expressing a light for what it actually is, for its functional purpose. So changing the bulb actually changes the feel of the fixture. We can change the color, we can change the orientation, whether it's a spot or a flood, or the elevation of it. We can change its orientation. We can really change the mood of the space. And this also plays into this idea of the building being a lens for the seasons. So we have these large apertures, and they change. They let different varying amounts of light in during the day. And at night, we can close the barn doors. We can raise these fixtures and lower them. We can change the mood with those. So all of these things feed into the conceptual underpinning of the project. And so it's one of the reasons why we chose this as a pendant fixture for this project. Now, I will say with any lighting project here, we want to add dimmers on every single circuit. And that's especially important when you have a light such as this SoCo pendant, where you want to be able to raise it and lower it in the space. You're going to need to be able to control the light level that is output from the luminaire itself. Now, let's get into the technical specs of it here. The SoCo system developed by Tech Lighting is a sort of a la carte system. SoCo stands for sockets and cords. And so you're able to change out the finishes and configuration of a lot of different options that they offer here. So we have 9 different cord colors that are available. We have 7 different finishes. Here we've chosen the brushed nickel finish to align with the other finishes in the structure for our lighting. You also have 3 standard lengths available. It's available in an 8-foot length, a 16-foot length, and a 24-foot length. Here we've chosen the 16, and we did that because that was enough cord for us to experiment with how far we wanted to raise or lower the fixture depending on which location each fixture was connected to. Here we're using two lights in this particular case, but you're able to cluster these up into large groupings of fixtures. And then there are 2 basic socket styles that are available. Here we've chosen the modern socket style, which is a very clean clipped machined finish. There's also a vintage style, which has a little bit more decoration to it. The price for these fixtures is between $90 and $130 roughly, and that is depending on the cord length that you choose. There are a range of accessories that are available with this. The ones that I've used are the swag hooks, and those are about $30 each. So on the whole, when you're looking at buying lighting fixtures, this sits on the lower end of the cost scale, and so it's a really affordable option. Okay, so let's recap positives, and there is one negative that I want to mention. The positives are the cost here. It's a low-cost fixture. They are really well made. There are a range of options, which means this fits in a broad range of interior aesthetics, from modern to vintage to industrial to formal, depending on how they're configured. We can change out the luminaires to, again, alter the feel there. And then they have a range of matching accessories. They're manufactured by a reputable lighting company. Tech Lighting is a great manufacturer, and they are ETL listed, so we can install them sort of anywhere in the world. The one negative, which we haven't touched on yet, is the cord. The cord does have some memory from its initial configuration, and so it does not hang as straight as a sort of wired fixture might. So if you're expecting a clean, crisp line, you're going to have to do some work to really straighten out the fixture. Here we're going to let gravity do its work and hope that it straightens a little more with time. I don't find it that objectionable given the other things that are going on here. So all in all, it's a great fixture and it really fits well with our design concept. Thanks for watching.